When I found out Star Wars Republic Commando was coming out on the Nintendo Switch, I was pretty excited. There's only going to be a digital version, but Limited Run Games was making a physical copy of the game, and you know what? I got both versions. This game is going to be a breakdown of my thoughts of Star Wars Republic Commando and if I think it's worth picking it up. Well, I'm Andrew, and let's get into this. Republic Commando is a tactical first-person shooter that originally came out in 2005. Tactical, because not only do you control your own character known as Boss, but you can issue squad commands to 3 other members. You have Scorch, Fixer, and Sev. Each squad member has their own specialty and distinct color distinguish them apart. Scorch is a demolition expert. If a door needs to be breached, he's your man as he plants explosives and a team's comic relief. Fixer is a hacker where you can employ him to bypass certain terminals, who is your by-the-books type of soldier, and then we have Sadistic Sev, who is a squad sniper and close-quarter expert, a true muscle of the team. The story takes place during the Clone Wars, where you assume the role of boss that leads Delta Squad, that is part of the Galactic Republic fighting against the Separatist forces. In terms of the movie timelines, it's during Episode 2 with the battle on Geonosis and ends at Episode 3 with the Battle of Kashyyyk. The game is broken down to 3 campaigns. The first campaign, Delta Squad is tasked to assassinate the Separatist leader, Sun Fac, sabotage a droid factory, and finally steal their fleet launch codes. The second campaign, Delta Squad needs to investigate a derelict ship that turns up on the edge of the Separatist space known as a Prosecutor, where you learn that the ship was hijacked by Tardashian mercenaries and need to secure and upload intel collected on the ship. Finally, you and the rest of Delta Squad aid the Wookiees on Kashyyyk. The Republic learns of a full-scale invasion on your team and is sent to sabotage the Separatist forces. Under heavy fire, Sev is presumed lost as all communication is cut from him. The team is conflicted due to orders of a new mission. Yoda himself sends the orders that the Wookiee freedom must not be sacrificed. Originally, a sequel was in the works but was scrapped due to a LucasArts rebooting. But some ideas were in place where Sev would be the first soldier against the Galactic Empire, and another possible story would be where Fixer would go back for the rescue. I would have loved a sequel, and part of me is still waiting for one. The game ended on a cliffhanger where the devs intentionally left it that way for a sequel. It's really unfortunate of the cancellation, but how is Republic Commando today? Having a dark game like Republic Commando really opened up the palette for the possibilities and what kind of a game can come out of Star Wars. I know at this time, Star Wars rights was sold to Disney, but looking back at how Republic Commando opened, the squad's main objective was to assassinate Sun Fac. Very non-Disney to me. Prior to the Disney acquisition, games and comics were part of C-Canon. This means the stories were told that were part of Star Wars and is part of the Star Wars universe. The big call out for these C-Canon stories is that they cannot undermine the movie stories. That being said, any game and comic that fell into C-Canon was canon no longer because of Disney. I just want to call out that this was canon at one point because to me this is very important as a lifelong Star Wars fan. So back to the task at hand. So who was Sun Fac and why would the Republic send their most elite squad? In short, Sun Fac was a Separatist leader that sentenced Anakin and Padme to their death. He was a ruthless leader that would force his workers to carry out their job no matter how hazardous it was. Republic Commando brought a lot to the first-person genre that I would like to see more, such as squad commands. I know most games are not squad-based where you go in solo, but there are some aspects where it's just not you saving the world alone. Playing as boss, you can order your squad to rally on your position, search and destroy, or even heal at Bacta stations. Some areas that contain terminals and doors, you could order them to breach the door softly or go in with a bang. Take sniper positions, and even revive you or your squaddies. I remember the first time this came out and the impact it had on me. I was thinking like, yes! Star Wars was giving option to adult fans, and I absolutely loved it. More adult themes. Everything is not always crystal clear, and when Delta Squad was ordered to abandon Sev, it came at an expensive psychological cost. I like where the dev team was going with this, to cause sometimes it's a personal sacrifice for the greater good. There's another game that captured this essence, and this was Halo Reach. The original question was, how does Republic Commando handle today? Well, the game definitely has aged. First-person shooters handled and felt very different back in 2005, and this is what the game is lacking today. You know, it's great that Republic Commando is ported, but sometimes memories are best left undisturbed. The story, the conflict, and mission objectives are still very relevant today, but the controller feel is what gave me the greatest difficulty. My physical copy is still sealed, but the digital version performed as expected. No crashes, and the performance seemed to be stable. I ordered my copy from Limited Run Games where it came out to $35 US, and did I feel that was a little bit too much? Yeah, but I thought it would be cool to add it to my physical game collection. Game appears as what you would normally purchase from the store, except with a case, art, cartridge, and even a collector's card. Well, do I recommend picking this game up? I would say only if you're a Star Wars fan first, never have played Republic Commando, and come in with an understanding that you're getting the exact same game as you would be in 2005 with sharper resolution. If you don't meet that criteria, you might find yourself disappointed as you might disturb some memories that you originally had from playing the game back when it was first released. Sometimes the very idea and the foundation is better kept intact than opening up that door again. Well, I'm Andrew, and I'll catch you at the next video.